with Power 108.9 on social media. Instagram
@Power 108.9
and Facebook
@Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Okay.
Power 108.9, a station for the people. I'd like to welcome everybody.
The number one favorite station at ATL, Power 108.9.
Yo, it's the Celebrity Fish Tour USA with Mr. Patrick. Hey, it's your boy Michael McFadden of Power 108.9, and we are proud to announce that our brother from the motherland, Mr. Patrick, is bringing his celebrity friends on tour. Yeah, it's the Celebrity Fish Tour USA right here in ATL starting Saturday, September the 18th. Now, you can join Mr. Patrick and his comedian friends. You can grab your tickets today. Yeah, check out the website, thecelebrityfish.com. Once again, thecelebrityfish.com. Hey, but the rest of America, don't worry, because the tour is coming to you too. Tennessee, Dallas, Houston, Philly, Maryland, Chicago, Indy. Hey, y'all can get y'all tickets also. Just visit the website, thecelebrityfish.com. Check this out though. ATL is first, and Power 108.9 will be there. So grab your tickets today. The website, thecelebrityfish.com. And shout out to Mr. Patrick with all his comedian friends coming on tour. It's the Celebrity Fish Tour, brought to you by Mr. Patrick. Check him out, thecelebrityfish.com. And once again, tell him you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's go.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the joystick. The joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9, and I want to ask you a question. Are you looking for a new house? If so, you need to holler at our guy, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. AlvinJameson.com. Yeah, Alvin like the chipmunk, and Jameson like that fine whiskey. Not only can he help you on the purchase of that new home, he can also assist you on that refinance as well. So whether it's FHA, conventional, and of course that VA home loan that you sitting on right now, yo, call Alvin Jameson. 404-587-9033. Once again, 404-587-9033. Trust the guy we trust here at Power 108.9. Alvin Jameson. AlvinJameson.com, or just call him 404-587-9033. And of course, tell him you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's go. Yo, it's Michael McFadden over here at Power 108.9. Hey, check this out. 2 things people always ask me about here at Power. 1, who did your business cards? And 2, who did those exterior graphics for you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Create Graphics. That's Create Graphics with an X.net. Now, Create Graphics provides you with a very creative approach to taking your brand to another level. We're talking about superior quality and excellent customer service. And with every project, you will get that one-on-one experience from start to finish. So if it's interior graphics, exterior graphics, vehicle wraps, or even graphic design, trust the team we trust here at Power 108.9. And that's CreateGraphics.net. Create Graphics, GRAPHIX.net. And of course, tell them you heard it right here, Power 108.9. Yo, it's Michael McFadden for our friends over at Credit Building Professionals. You know what they do? They help their clients achieve better credit. How? Late payments, fraud, liens, charge-offs, student loans. They do it all. Get results in 30 to 90 days, and it's very simple to contact them. Hit them up on their website, creditbuildingprofessionals.com, or give them a call, 678-447-2012. Once again, 678-447-2012. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9. What up, Credit Craig?
My powerful and pristine people, it's your boy E-Money, your favorite engineer. Check it out. If you want to get involved with Power 108.9 as far as partnerships and advertising, if you want to reach our 50,000 plus listeners and viewers per week, please email power1089ads@gmail.com. That's power1089ads@gmail.com. Speak to our marketing director so we can get you set up and ready to go. Let us help you reach your targeted audience and expand your brand.
Andy complained so much that the driver went and got us bananas and like cereal bars and drinks just to shut
As
him
well,
up.
he should have. Because it said I paid for food, and they go, oh, no, food is 3.5 hours after we make you swim the ocean for 3 hours. Then we're going to take you and put you in a cenote under the ground, and you're gonna, which that was nice. And then we'll feed you about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Power 108.9, a station for the people. The opinions and views expressed by this program are those of the program host, and guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Power 108.9 and its officials. We hope you enjoy.
Yes, it's true.
Make yourself fool.
There's a bad feeling about this.
It's time for All About the Laughs on Power 108.9. And now here's your host, Andy Gunnin.
That's right, folks. It's the second Tuesday of the month. That means we're back with All About the Laughs here on Power 108.9. I'm your host, Andy Gunnin. We have a great show lined up for you tonight. Hey, don't forget, we're here broadcasting from Truist Park where the Braves play. Hey, folks, share the show. Sharing is caring. You can call in, ask us questions, or you can comment on Facebook, 678-383-2339, or check us out, power1089.com. We also got to take care of our sponsors. We are sponsored by Venture Roofing. That's right. If you're anywhere in Georgia, you've had bad weather this year, and you probably either have a roof, might have a roof, or we don't know. But give our friends a call. They'll help you out if you've got damage, leaks, anything. 678-656-7482. And you can get your coupon code. Mention Power 108.9 or me or All About the Laughs, and you will get a coupon for $250 to $1,000 off full replacement roof, depending on the size, if you mention the show. This is not printed out there. It's not in publications. You have to mention the show to get your coupon, but they will give you a free inspection and consultation. They do insurance claims, residential and commercial. See them at ventureroofingllc.com or 678-656-7482. And we're getting ready to have a great show tonight. I got my friend, comedian Lanny Farmer in the building. How's it going, Lanny?
Pretty good. How's it going with you?
It's going fantastic, brother. Had a great day.
Oh, good. That's great.
Did you have a good day?
Well, Norm Macdonald died, so not a great day.
I know. I was going to bring that up. I'm glad you kicked that off. That sucked right before we
ruined the day for me.
Personally. I was a huge fan following him all through SNL and everything. And then I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, 61. I had no idea he was so young. I thought he was in his 70s, but he looked good. He looked good. I didn't know he had cancer.
No, nobody did. It was very secretive.
Yeah.
But the last couple of years, I was kind of watching him going, well, he's gained some weight. Okay.
Yeah.
He had that his face kind of kept getting bigger. I was
Right.
like, like when you take steroids.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, okay, maybe it's nothing. Maybe we're just fat because, But I noticed but he just kept plugging along. And he even did a show I pulled off YouTube a year ago talking about and just kept it secret and kept plugging along, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
One of the greats. Mm-hmm. Sorry to kick off.
I'm glad they didn't say it was COVID,
note.
and they were truthful about it, and it was just cancer. So,
sorry to bring the show down.
I want to.
immediately.
No. We were going to say, rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. You brought a lot to comedy. You brought a lot of people laughs and entertainment through the years, and can't thank you enough. Can't thank you enough, man. What was one of your favorite things he did?
Ooh, I was actually a really big fan of the Norm Macdonald Live, that show he was doing. And then I think Netflix picked up, sucked on Netflix because he couldn't be himself. But I was.
He always had a problem being himself, and when he was himself on SNL, he got kicked off.
I really love, if you haven't watched his compilations of the Norm Macdonald Live on YouTube, watch those. They're all fantastic. He does jokes, just like short little jokes with the guest. Hilarious. But then I also liked when he was on The View, and the women absolutely hated him.
Oh yeah,
they were like
despised him.
They weren't having it. He
they
said
don't like
about,
anybody.
He said something about like Bill Clinton being like a murderer, and they were like, "Whoa, easy."
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, please shut up. And
he would say stuff just to see where it would hit.
right, yeah, and it was great. I loved it.
And he
Yeah.
didn't care. He
No.
just threw it. He just threw a
And all
steak
that-
knife at it.
All that stuff he did about like O.J. Simpson. We all know he's a murderer, but like he got kicked off of like Saturday Night Live for it.
Right. But it's,
Yeah.
But everybody else says it, and nobody.
Yeah, the joke. I mean, he presented it as a joke, but like there's obviously some truth to it. And there's like that thing where I think he hosted or he was like a speaker at the ESPYs.
Yes.
And he did a joke about OJ, and everyone in the crowd was like, ugh, but hilarious.
It was
great.
It was funny. He pushed the envelope everywhere
Yeah,
he went.
yeah, I loved it.
everywhere he went. I didn't realize he wrote for the Roseanne show.
Yeah.
I didn't. That's about the only thing I didn't know about his career.
Yeah,
and I was
I think
I didn't realize he was. I knew he was a writer, but I didn't know he wrote for Roseanne.
Yeah, she was on his Norm Macdonald Live, and I think they talked about that, how he wrote.
I missed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just super amazing talent. Just didn't care. Just out there doing his own thing.
Yeah,
and
I mean, he could,
didn't bow down to nobody.
Yeah, he could take his hits. I mean, there were many times I remember like seeing videos of him doing like the news update on Saturday Night Live or whatever it was called, and people would just boo him, and he's like, yeah, he loved it.
He loved it. He loved
like,
the
yes,
boo.
That's what I love.
He wanted the go against the grain. I'm not here to make you laugh hard. I'm here to unnerve you.
Yeah, it was great.
Any reaction other than laughing is what he was after.
He's one of those comedians where you admire the courage. I wish I could do some of the stuff that he does. I mean, he found a way to make things you're not supposed to talk about funny, and that's like to me the ultimate goal.
But that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah,
but that's our job, realistically.
He did it in a way that was like you couldn't touch him. He was amazing.
Yep.
He tried to I think he had to apologize for something he said, and then he just made it worse, which was funnier to me. But he's
it's genius when you apologize and make it worse.
Yeah, he's just like I can't make it better, so I'm just gonna dig this hole.
Yeah, instead of trying to
and freaking Dirty Work. Oh my God, I saw that movie as a kid, and I was like, this is amazing.
Yes, Dirty Work was very good.
I don't think it did well in like the box office, but good Lord, that he's like the Saigon hookers or whatever, biting Chris Farley's nose off. That was amazing. Good stuff. As a kid, I'm like 10 years old, running around screaming about Saigon whores, and my parents like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, it may be a little above your 10-year-old.
Yeah. They're like, what? I don't even know where Saigon is. But I know they have whores.
No, yeah. I knew at 10 o'clock. I knew at 10 years old they had whores.
Yeah, that's all I knew.
Rest in peace, Norm, man. It hit me right in the gut when I saw that. I was like, God Almighty!
It was shocking. You saw it because I saw his picture.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, what did he do? Did he say something?
Yeah.
Did he say
because I was just watching. He was doing a show on one of the Netflix ones, and I forget who he was talking to. And I thought maybe something came from one of those shows that he said something.
Yeah, and then I read the headline, and it was just like one of those moments. You're like, you kind of pause for a second. You're like, you didn't realize there was anything wrong with him. 2, he was 61. That's fairly young, I think. Yep. And it was a weird moment, but
yeah, we
all the best.
We're all not promised here forever, but he gave it a good run. He did give it a good run, man. Hey, so Lanny, you've been producing shows all over mostly around Athens, Georgia,
Brazelton, Winder, where I'm from. Shout out Winder. Okay, no one cares.
Shout out to the Athens.
People are like, Winder, what is that? Yeah.
So how long have you been in comedy total?
I'm in my 8th year.
Nice.
Started in 2013. So,
congratulations.
Well, I mean,
speaking of 8th year, we're in our 2nd year of the show.
Hell yeah.
Hey, anniversary show.
Yeah.
Forgot to bring that up. Second, we made it 2 years. HR hasn't gotten rid of me. Michael hasn't gotten rid of me, even though every November I try to kill a turkey on the show. And November's around the corner, folks. This is my year. I bring a turkey up in here and we all get COVID. That would be my luck. So turkey's fault. Sorry, didn't mean to gut you off.
No,
8 years.
Good.
8 years, great. And so, no, that's great. 8 years, because you and I met like 3 years ago, right when I first started doing comedy.
Really?
The Revved Up comedy thing with.
That was one of your first shows?
No. It was what was I just started. I'd been doing comedy.
You were so good.
I'd been doing comedy at 3 months at that point.
Really?
If you want to count.
Lord, you killed.
No, I did kill. No.
You did well. I thought you did well. Everyone did well at that show. That was a great show.
Well, you and I and Eric Dallas ended up going, and Tony Perez,
Cyrus
and then we ended up doing all a show together from that show, and to go do the Semper Fi.
Yep.
And then we did the Semper Fi show, and then I've been back twice.
Really?
I went back to host for Derek one time.
Never got asked back.
And
never called me back.
Well, you weren't the one that probably.
Well,
there was only one in the group.
Well, I mean,
that went rogue.
No, I feel like
you had a great set though.
No, thanks. I feel like it was a different crowd. It was like veterans and older crowd, and I remember like hitting the panic button right before I went up, and I like rewrote my set to kind of take out all the dirtier stuff, and I loved it. It was great. Yeah. Everyone there was super nice and great establishment. I wish they invite me back. I'll come back.
Yeah, I think they're. Well, they didn't do the comedy shows last year. I did one of the last ones right before COVID.
Right.
And Derek went in town. And he called me. He's like, "Hey, can you go host this for me?"
Yeah.
He had already booked it with Andrew Stanley, and I said, "Sure, I'll go. I'd love to. Thanks for calling me, man. I appreciate it." And so, I had a great. And they're still open. I think they're going to try to, but I think they've been worried. But hey, man.
Yeah, I mean it's great venue.
Yeah.
They have this like little back room, perfect for comedy, and it's. Different.
But they can't do it in the summer. They have to do it in the winter because the air conditioning doesn't work.
Oh,
back there
really?
as strong.
Okay.
And it's like 102 degrees.
All right.
I
take it back. Maybe it's not a great venue.
Yeah,
what a piece of garbage.
It's a great venue.
It's great. No, I loved it. It's fantastic.
And the people are great. Yeah. So that's when you and I first met.
Yeah.
And then they hadn't seen or heard from you since.
Yeah.
That's been like 2 years until recently to you call me up to do a show in Brazzleton.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah. I never hosted anything. I never had a show until the pandemic hit. And everything kind of went away. And I had a friend, she runs, she's a manager at like a Jittery Joe's out where I live.
Right.
She wanted to start a comedy show while everything was kind of dead.
Yep.
And I was like, well, I mean, I could find someone to do it, but I'm not doing comedy at all, so I guess I'll do it. And now I have like 3 or 4 shows. I never thought I would enjoy hosting, but it's fun. I like doing it. It's a lot different than just, I used to say like I used to like show up, perform, then go hide. Like that's it. But like hosting is a whole other beast. It's fun though. I enjoy it now.
It is because you've got to set the tone. You got to get you're there through the whole thing, good or bad.
Yeah.
Different. Got to manage it.
Yeah, it's like you have to you have to be on your toes. You got to be responsible, which isn't my strong point.
And a lot of comics don't like to host because there is extra work involved.
There is a lot of work involved, I think.
But I love hosting. I love hosting.
Yeah.
But then again, I got thrown to hosting when I first started, and got the opportunity, which I think made me way better of a person.
It builds
and a comic.
different muscles.
Oh yeah, and especially if
muscles.
you're doing the same venue, then you're like, I can't keep doing the same set, so you got to constantly keep throwing new stuff in, which is great open mic for you because you're not there to be the funniest guy in the room,
right? Yeah,
you're there to set the tone.
And then like one of the shows that I do, the one at Jittery Joe's, because it's like a family coffee shop, has to be clean.
Right.
So that's another hurdle, but it's also good to like work on that skill because you can book a lot of stuff if you work clean, and so it's a good way to build. Different sets. It's like I've got a clean set, I've got a dirtier set, so it's good. I enjoy doing it. Yeah.
And there's more people wanting clean comedy.
Yes,
now.
yeah,
very much more, and you get a lot more work being clean.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And speaking of clean, there is now some clean open mics in town.
Really?
Yes, actually, I'm going to be at one tomorrow night and Thursday. The one tomorrow night, Joel Byers started at High Card Brewery. If you haven't been, come on out. It starts at 7:30. We kick off, get there about 7:15 or so to sign up, 7:15 or message Joel, and come on out. It's great. And if you're not a clean comic, this is an opportunity for you to come and work on those things that aren't clean and make them clean.
Yeah.
And that's what it's set up for. And if you're clean, go on out and knock it off. I enjoy it. And it's in Tucker, Georgia. Let me give you the address in case anybody wants to come out. It is open every Wednesday and every third Saturday of the month. They do a actual show on the third Saturday of every month. So come out, get to know Joel, get to know the owners, and maybe pick up being on a show on Saturday too. It's in Tucker, Georgia. Where's the address? Oh, 115. Wrong one. 2316 Main Street. Now look, if you go try to find it, it took me a while. It's behind a restaurant down an alley by the railroad track. So High Car Brewery in Tucker. They got good beer. It's a great place. It's just around the back of this restaurant. It's in the back of on Main Street. And so clean comedy. And then there's another
behind a railroad track.
Beside the railroad
Good for
track.
comedy, hiding bodies. Let's go.
Yes, exactly. So then you see some dudes back there with microphones trying to be funny. It's come on back. It's a total disaster. No, it's kidding.
Oh no. Sounds like my kind of place.
No, but it's great. But it's good to have these because a lot of open mics, and to say it's clean. Say, look, it's clean. It's clean. It's clean. Stay clean. Be clean.
Yeah.
The owner wants it clean
right.
And I think you'll get more people to come out.
Definitely.
We're going to take a break. I'm going to come back and tell you about the other clean open mic that I'm going to be out on Thursday that's now opening up. And we'll keep talking to Lanny Farmer here on Power 108.9 on All About the Laughs.
Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media. Instagram.
At Power 108.9.
And Facebook.
At Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Okay.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the number one favorite station at ATL, Power 108.9.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the joystick. The joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
If you've never been to Power 108, let me tell you something. It smells amazing. I don't know where the smell is coming from. It looks vacuumed. The microphone has definitely been sanitized. Okay, this is a no COVID zone. Okay, this is a no germ zone. Okay,
yes.
I wanted to cough, but I'm scared that
surgery now.
if I cough, I feel like somebody's gonna come get me. It's gonna be like, "Skr, come with me."
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Mental health awareness. Let's make our mental health a priority. This is Dr. S, and you're listening to Power 108.9.
All right, folks, we're back here, all about the laughs on Power 108.9. I'm Andy Gunnin. My guest in the building, comedian Lanny Farmer from Winder, Georgia. We've just been here talking about clean comedy, hosting shows, and some clean open mics. Just talked about High Carb Brewery tomorrow night. Thursday night, I found one, stumbled across one on the Atlanta comedy page. That is starting up at Howell Mill Road. 1115 Howell Mill Road. It's actually in a bakery. It's called St. German's Bakery, but it's clean comedy, clean open mic. I'm doing 7 minutes Thursday, so come check it out. It's open for sign-ups if you come. If you sign up early, I signed up early, they'll give you 7. If you sign up on the spot, I think you get 5. Cool. So come out for another clean open mic. I haven't met the lady running it, but she seems super nice, super awesome. I'll give you more information after that, or come hang out with me Thursday, because I am doing shows every night all the way up to, me and Lanny are doing a show Friday night at the American Legion in Villa Rica.
Yep.
You can get tickets on their page, right?
I believe so.
Yep. This is one of Lanny's shows that he put on. He's hosting. It is actually I did look it up on their page. It's dinner and show. So if you if that from 5 to 8, they're having fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and green beans.
I didn't know that.
For $10.
Sounds fantastic.
I hope they feed us that.
I hope so too. We're coming a long way.
Yeah. Comedy show starts at 8, and there's your evening at the American Legion in Villa
And it
Rica.
is an American Legion, but it is open to the public. They did want me to
Open
clarify that.
to the public. So
Anyone can come.
Anyone can come. So come out, see us. We got a seller lineup. Who's on besides me?
Ngozi, Jason Holsey, and Avon Campbell.
It's going to be awesome.
Yep.
I think I've seen everyone except for her in person doing comedy. So I don't. So everybody's
who?
Great.
Avon.
Avon.
Avon. That's a dude.
Oh,
That's
Avon.
a man.
Okay.
Avon Campbell.
Avon. I don't think
Very
I've seen
funny.
Avon. I don't think I've met Avon. I'm looking forward to meeting.
Yeah.
But you put on a great lineup.
He's done my show a few times. He always does well. So
I'm looking forward to doing shows with everybody. So everybody. Yeah, but you do put on a good lineup and show. The show in Brazelton, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
At Blake's, right?
Yeah,
It's at
at Blake's at Brazelton. Yeah.
You got one more coming up? How many you got coming up?
Yeah, we've got one. We actually set the schedule for the rest of the year.
Okay.
But the next one is going to be September the 30th.
September
at 9
the 30th.
p.m.
9 p.m.
Yeah, so
come out to Blake's. Is it a free show?
it is free. Yes, it's a
you
free
go.
show. They got drinks. They got food, cigars. If you're into that, yeah, it's. I think they do trivia before. So if you're into trivia, come do trivia.
What happened to the sax guy?
He comes out sometimes too.
Gotcha.
I think they normally do trivia on Thursday, but there's either going to be music or trivia. So come out, bring the kids, take them home before the comedy. Come back.
Comedy is not clean.
Yeah, the comedy is not clean. It is on the dirtier side, but
There
they
may
seem
be
to
some
like
clean comics, but
there may be. Yeah.
But come expecting not a
few-
G-rated or PG-13 show.
Yeah, a few words you wouldn't say in church. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. Everyone's done well. I've had a lot of Atlanta people come out, which has been great. Also, people from Athens have been coming out, which is sort of where my home base. It's where I do most of my shows, or that's where I was doing most of my shows. So I know a lot of cool comedians there. So it's cool. Like I get sort of the younger people from Athens. They're still in college,
right?
And then get some of the
it's a
late
good
20s.
mix.
Yeah, it's a great mix
good
of
mix.
comedians. So
Nice, yeah.
a little something for everybody.
And it's a nice venue. It's a very
it's
nice.
great.
They got a
It's
nice
great.
bar. They got all kinds of craft drink. Smoked. Old fashions and all that, and they
Yeah.
do all that kind of stuff. So I didn't drink one, but
Yeah, no, they're great.
It's too
There's
far for me to drive
It's like
to
a little
drink.
speakeasy.
Yeah,
it's great.
That's a perfect
Right.
speakeasy. That's what I was looking for. Yep, doing shows all this week, all the way up till I leave to go to Vegas. Going to Vegas on Sunday through Saturday.
Nice.
With the World Series of Comedy. That's right. You can check us out. I'll be putting ticket link up very soon so you can buy tickets and watch. It'll be midnight show here, 9 o'clock there. So if you're awake on a Wednesday night, you can check it out. But World Series of Comedy, I'll be out in Vegas. Never been to Vegas.
Really?
Never been to Vegas.
Very cool.
My first time going to Vegas and first time doing comedy in Vegas, period.
Yeah.
I go to Biloxi. Used to go to Biloxi all the time. Love gambling. And just never been to Vegas.
Yeah.
And,
Well, if you love gambling, you probably shouldn't go.
Probably shouldn't go. But no, I'm very controlled.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
I'm very controlled.
Yeah.
And I'm out there to work
Yeah.
and network with comedians and
Yeah,
bookers and
that's-
everything, do shows. So it's kind of more work. So it'll keep me focused.
Yeah, definitely. That's like one of
Instead
the
of the
best things
partying.
about doing shows like that. It's the networking and like meeting people. I think that's a lot of fun, meeting comedians outside of your little circle. It's good.
Do you have advice for Vegas? Does anybody have advice for Vegas? Do you have advice for Vegas?
I've never been to Vegas,
Okay.
but I would say don't do drugs.
Especially not cocaine right now.
Yeah, I've seen Vegas Vacation, so maybe watch that and
Yes.
get some tips from that.
No, yes.
Don't put your gum in the dam. It'll keep leaking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm anxious to get out there and just check everything out, and I'm looking forward to it.
Seems like a great city. It's like very. I feel like there's too much going on. It's very stimulating. I think with all the lights and sounds and stuff.
Yeah, typically when I go to Biloxi, the casinos, it's like 2 or 3 days and that's it. But I'm not going to party. I'm not going to really
Right.
gamble.
You're
I'm
all
going.
business.
It's
Yeah.
about business. I will party one day. I've set aside 1 to 2 days,
Oh, yeah, you
one
got
day
to.
and a half to kind of let loose towards the
Yeah.
end of the week before I come home and kind of
Yeah.
do some stuff. So
Yeah.
yes, there is some things planned, but most part is
Yeah.
comedy.
That's the focus.
We'll see what happens.
Well, you never know. Show up to the show, you don't have a shirt.
What's the weirdest place you've done comedy?
Ooh, weirdest place. Let me think. I don't know if I've
Weirdest or crazy? It doesn't matter. Just weirdest, craziest, worst place.
Ooh, okay. So one time, a friend.
You don't have to name the place. Just say show.
A friend got us booked at a college, and they were having like a fall festival, and they didn't know that comedy was going on, and we were outside, and like only 2 people sat down and watched us, and I think they left, and then there was like a band playing afterwards, and they like kind of watched us, but not really. It was horrible, but they paid us but it was.
Hey, you
not a
got
good
paid.
experience.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, it was kind of eye opening. That was the first show where it was like, you know, people. So sometimes people don't really care about comedy,
right?
But it was fine. They were young people. They didn't really know what was going on, so I don't blame them. Yeah.
Worst? Have you had a worst heckle or worst experience one? What's your worst one? If you haven't had any, that's great.
No, I've definitely had them.
I've only had like really one, so I mean, I've got like one, which I feel like I need more.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried to.
I think I need to work on doing that.
I've tried to block him out mostly, but I did have a woman. A woman was talking during my set, and I asked her like, I think I was like the last comedian, and I asked her if like I was her favorite, you know, just joke around. She's like, no, and I was like, okay, and then I was like, sorry, I didn't write enough jokes for old women, and then she, I tried to talk to her after the show and apologize, but I didn't say old woman, I said old B word, and so she wasn't happy, but yeah, it wasn't clean. No, it wasn't clean. I called her a word I shouldn't have.
Oh no. You had a bad experience here. Can we talk about that?
Sure, yeah, talk about it.
So Lanny books us for a show. What was it, last weekend?
Yeah.
Texts us Friday?
Yep.
And cancels the show.
Yeah. Not my fault. So what happened was, a lady emailed me and told me that she wanted me to come to her birthday party. And are we about to go to break? Okay. No, she wanted me to come to her birthday party. I was like, yeah, I'll bring 4 comedians, whatever, we'll come and do it. So anyway, she comes, she says that, I'm going to come to the show in Brazelton. So she comes, she sees the show, and apparently her friend that was like, it was at her house, she came too, and she was like, yeah, cancel the comedy, it was awful. She's like, they suck, I don't want them. And so, like, she told me this on the phone, and I was like, well, at least you're honest. I mean, I appreciate it. So, yeah, I got basically the 4 comedians that I booked got canceled because of another show. So it was horrible. But
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, but I felt bad because
hilarious.
You know, it was. A
I'm just glad
gig.
we all didn't show up, and they go, we hate all of y'all.
Yeah.
That would have been worse. You drug me out to the and then they go, we hate all of y'all.
But that brought me down a peg or two. I was having good shows, and then that happened, and I'm humble again. So.
Again, hey, we'll talk about that and more when we come. We're going to take a break. We'll talk about headlines when we come back. And it's all about laughs.
Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media. Instagram
at Power 108.9
and Facebook
at Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9. Power 108.9, a station for the people.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the number 1 favorite station at ATL, Power 108.9.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9, and I want to ask you a question. Are you looking for a new house? If so, you need to holler at our guy, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. AlvinJameson.com. Yeah, Alvin like the chipmunk, and Jameson like that fine whiskey. Not only can he help you on the purchase of that new home, he can also assist you on that refinance as well. So whether it's FHA, conventional, and of course that VA home loan that you sitting on right now, yo, call Alvin Jameson. 404-587-9033. Once again, 404-587-9033. Trust the guy we trust here at Power 108.9. Alvin Jameson. AlvinJameson.com, or just call him 404-587-9033. And of course, tell him you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's go.
It's estimated that around 100,000 enslaved people escaped the North via the Underground Railroad from 1810 to 1850.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
100,000.
Harriet Tubman was working.
What?
That's why she looked like that in all them pictures.
My good. In 2012, at the London Olympics, Gabby Douglas became the first black gymnast.
She was tired.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Hey, this is Nick at Absketeers, and you're listening to Power 108.9.
give you that. Hey, we're back here. All about the laughs. Power 108.9. Michael swung for that punchline. He was swinging. He was swinging. He was swinging. You going to hell for that one. Lanny, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't want to comment.
I don't want to comment.
I'm afraid.
Oh, Michael. Yeah, on the back end, Michael's like, if y'all laugh, y'all going. I'm like, Michael, I love you. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. At least we're not been canceled. I haven't been canceled. I'm not going to get it. All right, we're going to talk about headlines. We're going to headlines. I need to do a headline segment thing, like noise. We need to do. Anyways, headlines where we talk about weird, funny, waggy, crazy. Can't believe it's in the news, but it's life. Life is funnier than made up. So here we go. Morning, well, you're a part of this, brother.
Sure.
So you're not left out. I'm not just reading. You're just sitting on the sidelines. So I just want to let you know that. But yeah. So apparently, now everybody kind of heard about this. The vaccine card lady that tried to travel with a fake vaccine card.
Misspelled Moderna.
Misspelled Moderna, but they called her state where she's from Delaware, which is probably the smallest state in all of the United States. Right. They made one phone call and they said, "Oh no, she ain't vaccinated." It's like,
oh no,
that's how small a state. They make one. They make a phone call. No, she ain't vaccinated. How? Her brother, sister, mother is my aunt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now she's in jail. But you know what? We did that with our license. Back when I was 15, it was a paper thing. You kind of made it and you changed it.
Yeah.
Nobody went to jail. You just didn't get to buy the beer or whatever.
They just threw it into the street.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'll go pick it up and try somewhere else. They always get you. They're like, "What's your birthday?" And it's like, I don't know.
But if you look at these cards, I mean, it's like that is not hard to reproduce.
Yeah, they're pieces of paper. They're not even. They're just ridiculous. I don't understand. And they're not consistent. They're different.
They're all different.
So it's like, how do you know? I don't know.
Well, apparently, if you don't know how to spell Moderna,
I don't condone falsifying documents, but if you are, Pfizer starts with a P.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's not a PH.
No. Yeah. Nope.
And it's not PH.
No.
So funny story. My wife tells me night before last, her and my stepdaughter go up to McDonald's on the golf cart, and she was just talking. She says, Riley wanted a McFlurry and yada yada. And I said, McFlurry? I said, McFlurries don't work. The ice cream machines don't work. What the hell are you going hunting a McFlurry? I was like, she goes, oh no, they had them. I'm like, our McDonald's has a McFlurry.
Wow.
And she goes,
That's rare.
Well, listen to this. Listen to this. Very rare. So don't all drive to Peachtree City at once, okay?
Yeah.
But she goes, do you not see that news article? And I said, what news article? And she goes, yeah. And so she sends it to me from Wall Street Journal. Came out September 8th. Folks, I think we finally hit it. We finally complained enough through COVID. We made enough damn jokes. There's enough damn memes. We all came together as a society because McDonald's is now being investigated by the U.S. Federal Trade Commission.
What? For their ice cream machines?
For the ice cream machine.
That's like their biggest concern about McDonald's.
I'm going to read it to you verbatim from the Wall Street Journal, so there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Here we go. September 1st, 2021, the Wall Street Journal reported that the U.S. Federal Trade Commission reached out to McDonald's restaurant franchisees in the summer of 2021, seeking information on what exactly is going on with a broken ice cream machine problem. The story cites a letter sent the franchisees' owners, which it viewed and people familiar with the matter. We reached out to the SEC with questions about the reports, but were told by a spokesperson that the agency couldn't comment because its investigations aren't public. The agency generally doesn't comment on such news reports, the spokesperson stated in the email to Snopes. We also reached out to McDonald's for comment and will update when we hear back. But according to the WSJ, it's part of a broader push by the administration to scrutinize whether device manufacturers are throwing barriers to prevent device owners and operators from preparing the items themselves. Also, here's the other thing. Here's the component. Kitsch, who created a small device that would allow employees to hack the McFlurry system to identify the problem themselves. The company then filed a lawsuit that complained that Taylor designed a flawed code that caused the machines to malfunction so they could benefit from repairs. There's your McFlurry problem since 1996.
I always heard that they were the people just didn't want to clean the machine.
No,
but that's
come
way
to find
more
out, the
complicated.
manufacturer of the machines put a code in there so they would break down, so they could charge them to come. And franchisees said, "Go screw it, we'll never fix them."
Yeah.
And it
That
ain't
makes
no
sense.
Ralph though.
It
It ain't
ain't.
Ralph. What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
Boom! There you go, and it's being investigated.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest news story to break this year.
It is.
That's crazy.
It is. And you heard it here and All About the Laughs.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I'd heard they were investigating the machines, but I didn't know that it went that deep.
It's deep, brother.
That's a conspiracy
This
theory.
is like
That's
Watergate
crazy.
deep.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
This is Watergate deep. Instead, it's McFlurry Gate.
Yeah.
But it is. I couldn't wait to get this out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's be honest about it. Everybody, I mean, we all know it. We've all,
Yeah.
it was just an underlining thing.
Yeah, we've all waited in line for 30 minutes and then get up there and they're like, yeah, we don't have it. It's like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, I guess, like, I don't know.
I'll take a
Just
Big
give me some burgers, I
Give me-
guess.
give me
I've
a
changed
Big
my
Mac.
mind. Yeah.
Give me some fries. Oh, so there we go. Big conspiracy in the ice cream machine business with McDonald's. Oh, anyways, okay. So that was a big one. You need a break? Yeah, I think so. Anyways, did y'all see that cat that jumped from the Miami game?
Yeah.
I'd jump from the Miami game too if I was a Miami fan.
Oh boy, that was terrifying. How did that cat even get in there? Did they?
I don't know. I
There's-
still don't know.
Yeah.
I try to figure out how that cat got in there.
Yeah.
And then they dropped. I'm like, okay, well, at least
Yeah.
Peter's not calling.
I don't know. That's it was very strange. It's like, how did it? Because there was that story about a cat being on the football field a
Yeah.
couple years ago, and that
Right.
it's like, the cat snuck in, but like, how did this cat get over the banister?
Much less the upper deck.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know
Investigate.
either. Well, we're gonna take a break. We'll come back. We'll hit some more headlines, some more 40 things that are uncool, and some other things that are happening in and around Atlanta. Sit tight. All About the Laughs. Power 108.9.
Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media. Instagram.
At Power 108.9.
And Facebook.
At Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9. Power 108.9. A station for the people.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the number one favorite station at ATL, Power 108.9.
Yo, it's the Celebrity Fish Tour USA with Mr. Patrick. Hey, it's your boy Michael McFadden of Power 108.9, and we are proud to announce that our brother from the motherland, Mr. Patrick, is bringing his celebrity friends on tour. Yeah, it's the Celebrity Fish Tour USA right here in ATL starting Saturday, September the 18th. Now, you can join Mr. Patrick and his comedian friends. You can grab your tickets today. Yeah, check out the website, thecelebrityfish.com. Once again, thecelebrityfish.com. celebrityfish.com. Hey, but the rest of America, don't worry because the tour is coming to you too. Tennessee, Dallas, Houston, Philly, Maryland, Chicago, Indy. Hey, y'all can get y'all tickets also. Just visit the website, thecelebrityfish.com. Check this out though. ATL is first and Power 108.9 will be there. So grab your tickets today. The website, thecelebrityfish.com. And shout out to Mr. Patrick with all his comedian friends coming on tour. It's the Celebrity Fish Tour brought to you by Mr. Patrick. Check him out, thecelebrityfish.com. And once again, tell him you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the joystick. The joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
Simpson came out with a video yesterday and said there were a lot of brothers and a lot of people that was in the NFL that was gay that when he played. That
we saw Walter Payton play and Jerry Rice and Emmitt Smith.
Can we take a break?
When we come back, is it just me?
Oh my God!
Y'all done see what's the dancing show? Y'all done see that?
Oh my God!
He that little boy.
But that was salsa.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Hey, this is Nick at Absketeers, and you're listening to Power 108.9.
All right, folks, we're back here. All about the laughs. I'm Andy Gunnin. My guest in the building, comedian Lanny Farmer. Welcome back to the show. We just went over headlines, breaking McDonald's McFlurry news. I broke it down. Yep, broke it down. Conspiracy since 1996. McFlurry Gate busted wide open. Right here. All right, last headline. Hey, here is the last headline, and then we're going to go on to 40 weird on things that's cool. Hey, do you know cows can be potty trained?
What?
Yeah.
Can be potty trained?
Cows.
Cows, really?
Apparently, somebody over in, where was this? Over in, overseas. It's not here. Not here. It's over in Germany. Apparently, somebody was sitting around and said, and they literally said, I wonder if we could train cows, potty train cows. So they started a whole scientific thing to see if they could potty train cows. Now, again, I was like you. I'm like, what? Why? Who? Well, apparently cows pee a lot. A single cow can produce 8 gallons. Yes, you will be given useless information that you will now be stuck with. 8 gallons of urine a day. And in 2019, nitrous oxide comprised 7% of all the U.S. greenhouse gases. So this goes back to the EPA and all this stuff. But they said, well, now apparently it is easier to potty train a cow than a child. They said they've been successful in potty training the cows to go in the what's the name? It was a weird name of it. Hold on. It's like a cow loo. They call it the loo cow loo. Whatever. No, basically, so when the cows got to go, they've been known to come into and go into there and poop and pee and then leave. And apparently, they are easier to train than a kid.
Interesting.
Yeah. Why? I don't know. I mean, yes, EPA poop. But I mean, I'd rather just let them poop in the out in the grass, and then that way I can get mushrooms in the morning. We can have a good time.
Sure. Yeah. That's
I mean, it's all about we give them food, they give us mushrooms.
Exactly. That's the circle of life, I believe.
That's the circle of life, and then we can visualize the circle of life.
Yeah, and then we have ideas like, I wonder if I could potty train this cow. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we potty train cow? I mean,
What's the point? I don't understand. Are they coming in your house? Or
they're trying to cite that cow farts and cow gas and cow emissions and all this other stuff, or they need to be potty trained. They're still doing it.
Yeah, I don't see how that helps.
It's not helping,
the environment
but they literally said it was like, we just wondered if we could do it, so they're doing it.
Yeah,
so
interesting.
Don't be rushing the fields looking for your mushrooms in the morning because they ain't there.
The German cows.
The German cows are now using the toilet, so there's no more German mushrooms. Somebody trying to sell you German mushrooms, they're false. You heard it here, and don't buy cocaine.
Words to live by.
Yes. There you go. That's your PSA from here at All About the Laughs.
Yeah.
So, Lanny, quick question.
Yes.
What are 40 things that are uncool? There's a new list that came out apparently that says there's 40 new things that are uncool. Can you
40 things that are uncool.
40 things that are uncool.
I'm sure 30 of them are on me right now.
I'm pretty sure I probably got the list down, I think.
Trying to think what would be Crocs.
They've got socks with sandals.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Crocs are on here.
Are those like bucket hats? Are those uncool?
No,
or are
but
those
that's
cool
not on
again?
here. That's not on here.
What
But
is
I've
uncool?
got a couple of those.
Yeah.
So apparently writing checks is uncool.
What? Writing checks is uncool.
Writing check? I don't know. This is the list. This is.
Well, that's because young people can't write in cursive.
Hawaiian shirts, which I like Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, I thought Hawaiian shirts were back. I thought that was a cool
Me
thing.
too.
Now.
Apparently they're not.
Wow, they're uncool again.
Yeah, they're uncool. What?
Painting.
Oh yeah. Well, malls are obsolete anyway. So
Yeah.
phone hip clip. We all. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm too fat for one of those anyways. My fat just, apparently all you can eat buffets are uncool. And
What?
Yeah.
That's
yeah, and that's the thing. I'm going to Vegas next week. I think there's only like 1 or 2 buffets open.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, so
I guess
I'm
'cause
like
of COVID.
very disappointed. I'm not going to get to experience these amazing Vegas
Yeah.
buffets.
That doesn't make sense. It's
Yeah.
stupid.
And
I think they're cool. They're great.
I
You're hungry.
love it. And I don't
Yeah.
like Golden Corral, but I like buffets.
Yeah, Golden Corral is not really a buffet. It's more of a trough.
Yeah, it's
for
a
fatties.
tasteless trough.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories, and I love conspiracy theories.
Right.
I love conspiracy
They're
theories.
great.
I love to follow the rabbit down. All my wife's like, "What are
Yeah.
you watching now?" I was like, "Watch this."
I've been on this YouTube for 4 hours. I don't know. I'm looking at German cows using the toilet now, trying to figure out how this connects to 9/11.
How does this connect to 9/11 and
it all
our
makes sense
ozone?
now.
And they're probably saying this is why we're having all these hurricanes.
Probably.
Cow poop.
That makes sense.
What was your last? Okay. What was your last conspiracy that really caught your attention?
Ooh, there's that one. I don't know. It's probably common, but I heard it not too long ago about the Titanic and its sister ship. They switched them and sunk it.
I saw that. So what's the deal with that? I saw a blurb about it. I'm like, what?
So apparently, I can't remember the name of the other ship, but was it? I can't remember. But anyway,
There was a sister ship.
There was a sister
There was
ship.
a
Apparently,
sister
there was
ship.
something wrong with it. They knew it was going to sink, so
Yeah.
they switched it with a Titanic, and then they sent it out. But there's if you look at pictures, they say if you look at the windows, they're different from the Titanic in one picture to the one that set sail. But anyway, apparently they sunk it for insurance money. I don't believe it. Don't come after me.
I'm definitely
CIA. I'm not saying that it's true. I'm just saying it's an interesting conspiracy.
Yeah,
I probably
did see a blurb about it. I haven't dove deep on it.
Yeah, Carpathia, is that the name of the ship? Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't have time.
I'm not gonna look it up. I don't really care. I'm not really invested that much.
What was your last buffet that you ate? That was good.
Trying to think. Probably Golden Corral. Yeah, I'll be honest. It wasn't good, but I mean, it was fine.
I've eaten there many a times.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
I've eaten there many a times.
Yeah.
So I can't complain. I really like the Dillard House up in North Georgia.
Yeah, I've been there. That's great.
But it's not like a buffet. They sit down and they just bring you.
Yeah, they bring
kind of like Buckner's.
It's like a lazier buffet. It's like just bring me the food.
Yeah, it's like Buckner's, but without the lazy Susan that just spends.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then you got to fight your family for the good stuff.
Oh yeah. And then you squirt them in the eye with hot sauce so they're blinded, so you can get the last piece of chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great. I love that area.
Yeah. But we're getting fried chicken and mac and cheese at our show this Friday.
Yes,
apparently,
that's gonna be amazing.
I'm gonna show up early.
Oh, are you? Yeah. I wonder. Yeah.
Mac and cheese and fried chicken on the.
Well, see, I'm afraid to eat all that before a show because I feel like I'll be asleep. Weigh me down. I don't know.
So when's the last time you paid cash for anything?
Do
you carry cash? Do you keep cash on you?
Not usually. Mostly because I don't have any, but I'm trying to remember. That's a good question. I don't know.
So that's the thing. I gotta go. I'm going to Vegas, and I've got to make sure I've got to have cash in my pocket because apparently they charge you $30 in ATMs out there, $28. People have been saying they overcharge. But anyway,
really?
Well,
yeah. Cash is obsolete. I mean, I guess the last time I hosted a show, I paid the comedians in cash.
Well, you paid me in cash.
That's right. So that's what I use it for.
There you go.
It.
Hey, I was one of them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. We got some more shows coming up this Friday.
Yeah.
American Legion, Villa Rica. The link is on my page. It's on, you can go, or is it on your page?
Yeah,
It's
if you go
on
to
Lanny's page. Where's Lanny's?
LannyFarmer.com, I got all the dates coming up.
What other dates you have? What other shows you have coming up? Other than ours?
Yeah, the 9/17 at the American Legion, Villa Rica. 9/23, I'm at Waller's Coffee Shop in Decatur. 9/24, I'm at Jittery Joe's in Winder or Bethlehem. 9/28, I'm at International Grill and Bar in Athens. That's a show that I host. Well, there's a few of these that I host. 9/29, I'm at Authentic Brewery in Athens. 9/30 is Blake's of Brazelton.
There you go.
And then October the 1st, I'm at Creature Comforts in Athens.
Now, you just did the North Carolina Comedy Festival.
I did,
We
yeah.
didn't hear that. How was that?
Oh, it was fantastic. I loved it. I was only there, so I could only stay for one day. I was booked for a Monday, then have a break on Tuesday, and then do Wednesday. But I just couldn't fit that into my schedule, so I went for one day. I did one of the showcases. It was great. Everyone killed. It was a great crowd. It was like a 7 p.m. show. There was a ton of people there. Great show. And then I did an open mic afterwards, and it was mostly comedians, but it was like a different room of people, so I could try jokes, and it was fun. All the comedians paid attention, which is rare. So it was great. I met a lot of cool comedians from all around, and
a lot of folks that I know from all over went there, and I was like, "Holy cow!" I was like, and I didn't even know about it. I mean, how do you get in touch?
I submitted.
With it? How do you submit?
Before the pandemic.
Okay.
So it got canceled last year.
Okay.
And I don't think I submitted again. I was just like, okay.
So this is pretty much just a follow up from
I think
from
so,
2020. Yeah. It just kind of rolled over.
So I got accepted. Then they said it was canceled, but then I guess I got grandfathered into this year's. So yeah, it was. If you're ever in Greensboro, North Carolina, the Idiot Box, great comedy venue. I think her name is Jenny Stencil. She's fantastic. She runs a tight ship. It was a great. She booked a lot of great comedians. Everyone killed.
How long was the festival?
It was from the 3rd to the 12th, I believe.
Wow.
But like, the first week was improv.
Okay.
And then the second week was stand up, I believe.
Wow.
So I was just there for the stand, and then she had like bookers come in. They did like headshots. They had a lot of like, dinners and stuff. I wish I could have stayed for all that, but it was a lot of networking opportunities. So it was very cool. I'm hopefully gonna get back next year.
Nice.
But yeah.
Nice.
If you haven't done it, I would suggest doing it.
No, I haven't, and I didn't
Not
know a
too far
lot.
away.
I didn't really know a lot about it, and then all of a sudden I saw you and about 10 other comics that I'm friends with all went there, and I was like, how did I miss this? This is right here in the back door. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Then again, but I've been focused with the World Series of Comedy,
Sure.
doing a lot with
Yeah.
them this year, so I cannot complain.
Yeah.
And I give those guys props, and I'm looking forward to next week in Vegas. Last mall you were at?
The last mall I was at?
Yeah.
I think I went to the Mall of Georgia.
Mall of Georgia?
Yeah.
I was at the Mall of America doing comedy, the last mall I just went to.
Really?
And it actually... Huh? Flexing.
Yeah.
Flexing. But it reminded me of the old malls. It was exactly like being in the old school malls that we grew up with. It was nice. It was all the smells of the everything frying and cooking and the cookies and everything. It was amazing.
Yeah,
so
malls are weird now.
Malls
just
are
not the
weird.
same. It's not the same
Malls are basically a death trap.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Malls are a death trap. What? Oh, the last question. What cable package do you have?
What cable package do I have?
What package do you have?
I don't have TV. I just have internet.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's too. I don't know. I just don't sit down and watch TV all that often. I'm more of a Netflix, YouTube kind of guy.
I do watch a lot of Netflix myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what? That's our show, brother.
All right.
Where can people find you, Lanny? Tell them.
So you can find me at LannyFarmer.com. I'm on Instagram at Landre3000, like Andre 3000, but Landre 3. You get it.
We get it.
Yeah, you find me on Facebook, Twitter, all that garbage. But yeah.
But come check us out this Friday, Villa Rica, American Legion. By the way, folks, for our second year, we've got shirts. That's right. All About the Laughs has shirts at storefrontier.com/Andy's Room. What little bit we make goes back into the show. So we need your support. And if you get a shirt and do a selfie with it, we'll put you on the page, and then we'll talk about you on the show. Not bad. We'll give you a special shout out. Shirts are only $22. All sizes, that's right. Go to storefrontier.com/Andy's Room. I'm going to put the link up after the show. Show your support. Help support the show. Thank you for 2 years, folks. Hopefully I don't get kicked off. Thank you for HR for not firing me. I got another November to try to kill that turkey. But we'll see you here in 2 weeks on the 28th. I'm Andy Gunnin. This is All About the Laughs. Power 108.9.
And then maybe these tears will leave my eyes. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear.